everybody. This is your show, Talent Hunt, and I am here exactly on the right time. 8:30 it is, and it is Monday night with your favorite couple who played last week beautiful music and who are the performers from the soul. They are connected with their soul and they're performing worldwide with different viewers, different audiences. We're going to go with their journey one more time this week. And thank you so much for being here with us again, Abhishek and Murchana. Thank you so much for your time.
Namaskar once again, and thank you so much once again to you, Raagiinii ji, to Mono TV, and to all of you who are watching this episode. Thank you so much.
We are so glad to be here once again. Thank you so much for inviting us.
We stopped our last episode, and I want to begin from there. this time. We start with the beautiful folk dhun that you have played, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And I want you guys to explain a little bit about your journey with Afghan music, because it's really something very intricate, very much, I can say, very subtle also few times. But I want to know that what was your experience mixing this both different types of music, genres of music together. So what was the best fun?
Yeah, actually, it's tough to say which one the best one, but from the very past, like medieval time, century, like 15, even from 13th century, the music, Persian music and Indian music, it were merged together, and it created a new vision of Indian classical music, a new way, we can say. So it's very much similar. So Afghan music and Indian music is very much similar. They have 7 notes, and they call Saregama Pathani like us. And we were in Afghanistan for rebuilding the lost glory of the heritage, art and culture through music of Afghanistan. So it's actually very much tough to say which music is based or better than each other. But I must have to say, from 13th century, that means medieval period, these two music, Persian music and Indian music, Indian classical music, it was emerged, and it created a new vision of music, Indian classical music. So they're almost same, and we both were in Afghanistan to rebuild the lost art and heritage, the lost glory of the heritage of Afghanistan through music. We tried to bringing back the Afghan music, because after Taliban rule, it was almost lost. So, but unfortunately now again the situation is not very good. So I don't know. We don't know actually what will happen, because we tried to train many Afghan people, and they did very good job, and they could even teach other Afghan people to chain wise. But now the situation is very bad, so we don't know the future again.
We really had a beautiful experience in Afghanistan. It was really so nice that will be remembered for a lifelong. So beautiful experience. When we were first invited in 2011, we were like a little bit reluctant to go visit there as guest teachers because because of the situation. But then in 2012, when we finally decided to we were invited again in 2012 as guest teachers in the Afghanistan National Institute of Music. So we decided that we should go this time. And it was such a lovely time. We felt like we were at home. When we arrived, you can imagine how the people, they love music actually. We got the first, when we arrived in the airport, we were just carrying the 2 sitars. And you know what's the feeling? There were snowfalls, and it was very cold. And we arrived almost like at 4:30 or 5, but it was dark there in town because there were snowfalls. And when we were going, there was parking, and there is a particular place where the car actually parks. It's called parking seat. So we have to walk a little bit to the parking seat. So when we were walking with the 2 sitars, our hearts were like this because we were thinking, it was first time, we were thinking, if Taliban says they will not, leave us because we are musicians and carrying such big sitars with us, hearts were like this. But then, there are some small boys who comes and asks if we need any help to carry the luggages and all. Then we said, no, we can carry this. No, give me, we can carry. Please give those sitaras. These small guys, such small boys, like 8 to 10 years, they were saying, give the sitaras, give the sitaras. And we were so happy that they didn't ask what is this. They directly said that give the sitaras. Okay, they were not even confused that it's Tampura or something else. Sometimes people get confused, but they were not. So they knew which instrument is this, and that made us really happy, and we forgot everything. We were no more scared. And when we were going like that, even came, na?
Yep.
Yes, the driver. He was telling that, oh, you are from India. We love this song of India, and we love this. All these old film songs he was talking about, and it was lovely.
They love actually Lataji and Rafiji.
Huh?
Very much.
Still
Yes.
they listen. Even the young ones, they also listen.
Look
So
at that.
This is the,
Oh my God.
this is the starting. And when we really started staying there in 2015, from 2015, we had so many beautiful experiences.
Since we're talking about Afghanistan, and I do believe that my viewers, they want more from you, because this is something different and everyone love to hear something new. So do you think you have something in your mind that you can think about it for my viewers?
Yeah, of course, thanks. We'd love to play one beautiful Afghan tune, very famous tune, Khuda Khuda Bhuktam, which is also very famous here, Vaishnava Janatu, the same tune.
Wow.
And
Wow.
we are really very wondered that how, music can, merge two countries. They don't
They don't have any boundaries.
boundaries. Yeah. The same tune.
Universal language.
Yeah.
They also love Khuda Khuda is very popular there, and we have Vaishnava Janatu.
Same tune, Antara is a bit different. So we are trying to play for you.
Absolutely. Please do. that was really phenomenal. I want to know something, playing and performing with your child, with your family, how much stress you guys take? Because I know that it is not easy to take care of the family in one hand, take care of your performance in the other hand. So what is your thinking, Abhishek? This question I want to ask only to Abhishek because I want to see that how he feels about it. Okay, let's hear it from you.
Very nice question. Although
Yes.
it's a very tough to explain. Music is very tough, but as we have, music in our family, automatically it came. We had a musical mind. So it's very important to when you are going to be a musician, you have the aim that I will be a musician. I will have the profession. But before profession, actually, it should come. So like this, I heard many stories of my ancestors and my grandfather and his fathers, which are really very touchy. It was very touchy. All the stories were very touchy to me. And after partition, although my forefather, he born in Murshidabad, India, but after partition, he went to Bangladesh. And then his sons, they came back India once again. That time it was a bit tough, So my grandfather was very popular here also, but after that, there was a break a bit because they were very much busy to earn, bread butter for something, for family. So we had in our mind that we have a great heritage. Even that time, that 19th century, early 19th century, there were only few musicians who famous musicians. I mean, the sitarist and sulba player. Among them, they were there, and even their names are in the books. In different university, they used to, they learn this as a life sketch. So it's our responsibility to carry forward this lineage. So it was in our mind, and also music was my love. So I practice and practice. Automatically it happened, I don't know when it flourished.
Okay, all right. But Murchana, how hard it is to do the riyaz or the practice with your kid around? Because are you able to sit down for riyaz for long, or how is it?
When there is a will, there is a way, and we believe in this. And when you have a child, it's a little bit difficult. It's very difficult, and we have a very sweet girl. She's naughty. We have to handle. Yes, but by blessings of God, we try to manage. Both. I like actually. Whenever I can't do my riyaz, that also makes me, like the whole day has done. I'm not being able to sit. That also makes me unhappy. Like I have to sit now, even if it's night. But then the opposite also happens. Whole day I'm teaching or practicing, but I can't do my household work. It's that also it disturbs me. But because I need both the family and my profession or my love, passion, you can say, because our passion and profession are same. In that case, both are important. I'm a very homely person. I like to do household works, and also this is very important. So we need to manage, and
This is
he's
another-
also there.
This is another positive thing, once again, which we told, discussed in the first part, that this is about the positive thing to do it. Because we both are stuck there and we know each other very much, and we know how we should, practice. We should, manage the time. Now just she has joined Wellham's girls in Dehradun. Just last week we have come. Now I'm managing everything because he's busy with the school. Yeah. So the child, our own practice, performances,
We try,
and also students, our personal circuits, they all are there. So we are managing. Thank God. still, is blessing.
And we should also learn that this is the way that we should go from the very beginning. You see, face this, and this get environment, then she'll be very humble.
Right.
She should
Right.
know. Yeah. Yes.
And she should know that my parents are musicians and this is normal life.
Guys, by listening to you, I think that we want to know, or we would love to know, another thing, that a lot of time we hear from others that the husband and wife should not be in the same type of job, should not like they should have their own spaces, own limitations. I don't know, but maybe those are all wrong. I just want to ask you guys that, have you ever like thought about, like, anything happened that you felt like, oh, she went far ahead or he went far ahead, some kind of like the ego clash of thing that happens usually in the
No.
couples? Have you guys felt it, or you always fought with musically?
Is a always inner fight, and
Hmm.
I believe that everybody should understand each other.
Right.
Uh, I also agree that if husband and wife do the same, same job or same, they are in same stream, there might be some problem. It's true. Because after all, we are human beings, we have our own egos, our own prejudice and other, other things we have, because we are not, almighty, we are human beings. We have many things, wrong with me. But still, we should be very cooperative to each other. And I believe if we love each other, if I love my music, which we both we are doing. So she is also playing music through sitar. I'm also a musician. I do also music through my sitar. So the love of music is a common factor there.
Hmm.
So then we can, we can just master our ego. We can.
Right.
We can do. So
We see the positive side actually of it. He's right that we have egos and all these things, but we always see the positive sides.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
And music,
wonderful.
when we speak with the sitar, this music forget. When we do music, we forget everything. And life is so small. I mean, we have one musician, 70 to 80 years is nothing actually. It will take a lot more lifetime to go to that. Right? I think. I personally think so. So what's the use of seeing the negative things? So always keep positive what we think.
The older and all the maestros, they told the very truth that the one life is not enough for me, and our lifespan, so maybe 80 years, 100 years, 100 years I might be, then so this 100 years is also not enough. It's very small. We have passed, our half of our life, so few years remain. So why we will fight each other?
That's great. Really, that is great.
Yep, we don't know. And also, we were in Afghanistan, we have learned one thing, that, life is very uncertain. Even I am speaking now, I might be, disappear from this world. It's like vanish. So till I am living, we are living in this world, we should do positive things. We should try to do something positively, which will give peace and pleasure to our own soul and to others. And we are trying.
And good mood is also very important. Good mood and music both are related.
Yeah.
True. Well, again, we are in the time that we have to wrap up, but two quick things I would love to ask you guys, that what are your favorite hobbies with each other that you love to spend time, of course, with your kid as well? And also, if you can say a few words to my viewers about music and why it is important in someone's life.
So our hobbies, the common hobbies, to cook new dishes is our, we like very much to discover some, some new things, and we try it. Of course, our YouTube is our guide sometimes, And another thing, we love to travel. We are very adventurous in music and also in our personal life. So we love to travel, and by the blessing of God, still, we are going here and there.
That we have the opportunity to travel through our
And
music.
of course, music. Of course, music is our.
That's a lot of things in common actually. Yeah, cooking is very much common because we like to eat, and sometimes I cook, sometimes he cooks, so it's a benefit for both of us.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really wonderful. Few words to my viewers regarding that, why music is very important, please.
Actually, music is something that gives, we have already talked about it, and you say that music is something that gives inner peace of mind that we can get, even listening to a tune or listening to a rap or whatever it is. It gives inner peace. And if you don't need to learn a raga or something to get that understanding, or even if you don't know, then music you can through music you can feel, that you feel there are different moods and different ragas. So through that you can feel and you can get the emotion that is already there within you. And you can expresses and brings joy to your life. And music has that capacity to bring joy and give joy to your life. And we really feel nice, to see the younger generation, even after is coming. They are so fond of, they are doing Indian classical music, both South Indian and North Indian. We can see that, and that is really very inspiring because music is not a thing. Classical music is not a thing of like few years we have been doing that. Rather, some years old, like so many years older, and we are doing that. We are carrying that tradition. So it is something that has that capacity to give persons that feeling and joy. So that we are doing that, and it's really very nice that people are doing this. People listen to this, and it gives peace. And during this time of pandemic, and music is very important, I think. When you see people suffering from this like COVID viruses, their music. If you listen to music, please listen. I would suggest. I would recommend everyone to please listen. Whatever you like, whichever kind of music you like, please listen to music, and it will give you some kind of peace, and you give positive energy, which is required.
I want to say to all of you who are doing music, especially our new generations, that destiny is not very important. The journey is very important. So keep practicing. There is no shortcut way, and you must have to your patience. And always we have to think that we are very responsible to keep continuing our tradition, which is like 1,000 years we are carrying. So don't forget to keep our tradition. Practice, practice, and practice. This is my, right to the new generation.
Thank you so much, Abhishek and Murchana, for your time. And guys, we are going to wrap up this session right now because we are coming back next week. It's a very fantastic Raksha Bandhan episode that we are going to bring out for you guys. Beautiful two little child artists will be coming, their brother and sister, and you would love to meet them as well. So let's say good night to each other. And of course, please stay healthy, take care of yourself. Pandemic is not done yet. So many new things are evolving, and we have to make sure that we are keeping ourselves healthy and do whatever you can, like try to do like different things if you are in the zone of quarantine. So please make sure, but here is the point, that please make sure that you are listening to music, you are taking care of your health, which is very important. And these two really connects together, So here we go. See you again next Monday, 8:30, same time. And thank you so much, Abhishek and Murchana, once again
Thank
for
you so
being
much,
here.
you too.
It's our
Thanks to you.
Thank you all
pleasure.
of you. Thank you
Namaskar.
so